Imagine a world on the cusp of a scientific revolution, where invisible forces were just being hinted at. In the late 19th century, scientists stumbled upon mysterious rays that could pass through solid objects and make photographic plates glow. It was a phenomenon that defied all known physics. This was the dawn of radioactivity. And in December of 1898, one brilliant couple, working in a dilapidated shed in Paris, announced a discovery that would stun the world. A new element, hundreds of times more radioactive than anything known. An element that literally glowed with its own internal energy. You're about to uncover the story of radium and the extraordinary minds who brought it to light. Our story begins with Marie Skłodowska, a brilliant Polish student who moved to Paris to pursue her dreams of science, eventually meeting and marrying Pierre Curie, an equally gifted physicist. Marie, in particular, was captivated by the strange new rays, discovered by Henri Becquerel, emanating from uranium, or she called this phenomenon radioactivity. For her doctoral thesis, Marie decided to investigate these rays, using an electrometer developed by Pierre. She discovered that a material called pitchblende was far more radioactive than pure uranium itself. This could only mean one thing. There had to be another unknown element hidden within the pitchblende that was even more powerfully radioactive. This was the start of an epic, grueling, and dangerous quest. The Curies, working in a cold, leaky shed with minimal equipment, embarked on a colossal task. They needed to isolate this mystery element from literally tons of pitchblende, or this was not delicate chemistry. It was industrial-scale processing. They would boil, filter, and crystallize massive vats of this black, tar-like, or Pierre focused on the physics, while Marie, with incredible stamina and determination, performed the back-breaking chemical separations. Through sheer perseverance, they first isolated polonium, named after Marie's native Poland, in July 1898. But they knew that it was still another, even more potent element. In the residue, they pressed on, their health slowly deteriorating from the constant, unprotected exposure. After months of relentless work, processing metric tons of, or down to mere fractions of a gram, the Curies finally saw it, a glowing residue that was powerfully, incredibly radioactive. They had isolated a new element, one that shone with its own ethereal, bluish light. They named it radium, from the Latin word radius, meaning ray. And in December 1898, they published their findings. The scientific world was electrified. Radium was not only hundreds of thousands of times more radioactive than uranium, but it also seemed to defy the conservation of energy, continually emitting heat and light without any apparent external source. The discovery sparked a global fascination. Radium quickly found its way into medicine for early cancer therapies, but its mesmerizing glow also led to its use in consumer products, luminous watch dials, cosmetics, and even health tonics. The dangers were unknown. It would take decades and tragic consequences for the true, destructive power of radiation to be understood. Marie Curie herself suffered greatly from her exposure, and her notebooks remain too radioactive to handle even today. Yet, despite the tragic cost, their discovery fundamentally reshaped science. It unveiled the secrets of the atom, laid the foundation for nuclear physics, and led to life-saving medical treatments. The next time you hear about December, remember the brilliance and sacrifice of Marie and Pierre Curie. Their discovery of radium was a landmark moment, a glowing new element that opened humanity's eyes to the incredible power hidden within matter itself. If you're fascinated by the deep mysteries of science and the groundbreaking discoveries that changed history, hit that subscribe button right now. Thanks for watching.